Hey guys, what's up? Tomorrow Retro, what's up? Over here, coming at you guys with the deck tech. Hold on a second. Well, coming at you guys with the deck tech. I'm sorry I haven't got you guys in a while. I've just been busy. Been testing a lot, and since game day happened, I've been testing a lot. But I'm back for now, and the deck that I've been testing a lot is John Birthing Pod. Um, if you don't get the Birthing Pod, it still works well, but I kind of like it a lot. So first off with the mana base, you got 24. Um, You're obviously gonna have six forest, one swamp, and one mountain. So now to your non-basics. I have one evolving wilds because the mana base is still a little bit shaky, and evolving wilds isn't that bad. So yeah. And then just for fun, I run a Grim Backwoods because it sacks a bunch of dudes. I've actually won a game with this because I had a Massacre Worm in play. It did all his damage and stuff. Then I sacked it because I was in a bit of trouble. And I top deck a Huntmaster of the Fells, which is pretty great for me. Um, yeah, pretty cool. And then your other fun one is one Kessick Wolf Run. If you're dead on board and you just draw like an elf or something and they don't deal with it, like again, Kessick Wolf Run is a threat. And then you have two Rootbound Crag, three Black Cleave Cliffs. I think they did it on purpose, by the way. Four Copperline Gorge, and four Woodland Cemetery. The mana base is alright, but then again, it's a little bit shaky just because it's three colors. So you run 24. And now for the part of the deck, the only reason it's called Birthing Pod is your four Birthing Pod. And for your other non-creature spells, I run two Tragic Slip and two Mortar Pod. Tragic Slips do great. The only thing that they don't have protection from or the only thing that they don't deal with is uh, anything from pro black. Sorry, I have like a speech problem today or something, and I mumble a lot. So that's it for your non-creature spells. Onto your creature spells, starting off from converting mana cost from 1 to 7. You run three Llanowar Elf and four Birds of Paradise. 7/1 drops. I don't want to go four elves because it seems too much. And if I go four elves, it seems it goes 32 mana sources. I rather just stick with 31. And then for two drops, four Strangler Geist. This is the promo one. I've actually got them on game day. There wasn't a lot of people, which was kind of weird for me, but I got four of them. Pretty cool. And then you have a one of Viridian Emissary. Now this is kind of was based off of Lucas Blahan's what was it? Pro Tour Dark Ascension. I'm pretty sure it's Pro Tour Dark Ascension top 8. But yeah, it was kind of based off of Lucas Blahan's whatever his last name is. And I kind of just want to make it a little bit funner by adding black. And then now to your 3 drops, I run 2 Phyrexian Rager. Because card draw is great anytime. The one life isn't really relevant unless you're down to a bunch of dudes, or down to low life and you're playing red deck or something like that. But you can gain the life off of a Huntmaster of the Fells. And then your obvious one, you got a 1 of Glissa to return your pod, to return Phyrexian Metamorph, to return a Solemn, Wormcoil, stuff like that. Great card in this deck. You got a Viridian Corruptor, just for any artifacts out there. Yeah, I run this over Manic Vandal because you really see yourself getting in there with damage, and this is basically a 4/4. And yeah. And then your last 3 drop, you have one Wake Dancer. I tried running 2, but I I find myself not getting morbid a lot, even though obviously it's a pod deck. I find myself not getting morbid, and the only reason you're gonna want this in your deck is because for blockers, and then you pod into a Huntmaster, which gives you 3 blockers. So great card overall, but not as great as a Huntmaster of the Fells. I'm telling you, this card is great. You know, once you get it out with the pod, you just flip it instantly. That's one of my favorite things to do. So in one turn, you get a wolf, you gain a life, you deal damage to a creature, and deal damage to your opponent, which is pretty good. What I think that the only problem with this deck is potting Huntmaster. I really don't like potting my Huntmaster, because Huntmaster is one of the best creatures in your deck. And yeah, only run 3, because I only found room for 3. You got 1 Solemn Simulacrum. Uh, he's just great in this deck. Like I said, he's a 3-colored. It's a 3-color deck, so Solemn's pretty good in the deck. Get your mana fix and draw a card. And with Grim Backwoods, you draw 2 cards off of this if you sack it. Your last 4-drop, you have 1 Phyrexian Metamorph. Nothing really much to say. Copy one of their swords, copy a Titan, copy your own Birthing Pod if you actually feel like doing that, which you're rarely gonna see. But you know, when push comes to shove, or when tough get going, the going get tough, whatever that phrase is. Oh well. And down to your 5-drops. Got a 1 of Acidic Slime. I ran 2. I ran 3, but I dropped it down to 1 because, I mean, yeah, sure, there's. Dang, what the hell is wrong with my focus? Excuse me while I fix my focus. Yeah. Well, as you all know, I have a horrible camera, but yeah. You got 1 Acidic Slime, kills swords, kills Kessigs, kills ink moths, kills O-rings, bunch of stuff that kills, and if they O-ring your pot on turn 4, you can get Acidic Slime to use to turn 5, get your pot back, and get an Acidic Slime. So all good together. I run a Kessig Cage Breakers because it's pretty good in the deck. Even though you just have them, like without the pod, a lot of stuff is going to get killed, and Kessig Cage Breakers is a really good card. Um, I once got 8 wolves with that, with haste because of Urbrass the Hidden. Such a great card. But I have a question. I have a question for you guys later on. So Urbrass the Hidden, great card for aggro. I love the creatures you control get haste because you just get in there real quick. Let's see, the creatures you control or your opponent's control creatures they control get tapped when they enter the battlefield, which is pretty good. You're gonna gain a huge momentum off of this. Um, your curler, your oh my god, I cannot talk today. But when your when your creatures you control have haste and they come into tap, you gain a huge momentum off of that. So 1 Urbrass the Hidden, great card. And like I said, I have a question for you guys later on. Down to your 6-drops. Grave Titan. I've tried running a Massacre Worm who's in my sideboard, but I'm not sure with my sideboard yet. I tried running Infernal Titan, who's in my sideboard, but you know, and I actually tried running Primeval Titan, and I tried 2 Ink Moths, which was kind of horrible because in 3-color deck you want as much colored land as you want. So Grave Titan, once it hits the board, and it does a significant amount of damage, not damage, but amount of power, and if it gets O-ringed or snagged, at least it left some remains off the table. And then you're gonna be wanting to run Wormcoil Engine. Wormcoil Engine is great off of potting Sheoldred. So Wormcoil Engine is just a great card overall. If this weren't a pod deck and it would still be Jund, I probably want to lower the curve a lot. But if I don't, I would definitely run 2 to 3 Wormcoil Engine. Other than Batterskull, for other 6-drops, you have Grave Titan, other stuff like that. Great card overall. And for your 7-drop, you have 1 Sheoldred the Whispering One. And my question was these two cards. You have a Shieldred in play, and you want to get out a Urbrax the Hidden. Is it possible for you to do that though? Because they're both legendary Praetors, and I've told this once before, or I got told once before. Um, legendary creatures Praetor and another legendary creature Praetor. As long This is what I always got told before. As long as they're not don't have the same name, they're good. But I'm not sure because they're legendary creature Praetors. They're both legendary creature Praetors, which is kind of weird for me. So I wanted to ask that for you guys, see if you guys know the question, and if you do, hit me up. Um, that is my deck, guys. Thanks for watching. Chamar got your episode over here. Comment, rate, subscribe, and thanks for watching. See you guys later, and possibly tomorrow I might be doing with an FNM deck. I'm sorry I haven't got to you guys on that. And contest. My contest kind of got like a little bit here. Let me switch the cam over a little bit too. Yeah. Whoa. Which what the hell? All right. So, anyways, about my contest. There's not a lot of people that entered. About only 3 people entered, which kind of sucks. But as soon as I get at least 30 people entered, or if I get lucky, 50. But I'd like a little bit more people to enter. So if you guys like to enter, check out my older video. Um, it's my channel update and a contest. So if you guys like to watch that and get some free cards, I would love to happen for that. And one more announcement: I might be not trading over YouTube. Um, only be trading for cards that I actually need, which are one more Snapcaster Mage, 3 more Grave Titan, 2 more Glissa, 2 Consecrated Sphinx. Uh, well, I'll tell you my wants and my want list. Other than that, guys, again, thanks for watching. Jamal got 777 over here. Comment, rate, subscribe, and see you guys later. Thanks for watching.